Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Friday market webcast. All right, so we had this big old long triangle, took up the majority of the spring. Okay, as we head into summer, they head fake down. I could stretch the triangle out a little farther, but I don't really want to. When they held the 50 here, and then on consecutive days held the 20, which is your middle Bollinger Band, your green line, they finally took off after establishing some price above it, made some higher highs, got up into a upper band ride, got into a secondary upper band ride, and now we just kind of flattened out at 4,300. And, you know, we're waiting on the Fed. We're waiting on the Fed. There's nothing else to wait on. There's nothing else to do here. There's all the same geopolitical stuff, all the same stuff that's been going on forever, and it's whatever. The only outlier is, what's Fed gonna do? I don't know. Everybody seems to think they know, but we don't know, and we'll find out when we find out. Either way, there's going to be volatility, which from our perspective is awesome. So we're flattened out here. The one thing about this, though, is the bears have had every opportunity to take out the 9-day, including yesterday, when they had a good look at it yesterday. Every opportunity to go interact with weekly pivot, and they haven't done it. Okay, so this is the continuation contract in the ES. Okay, the front month contract is rolling from June into September, starting yesterday, mostly today, and totally by Monday. Okay, so there's 4 contracts. For those of you that are brand new, you've got March, June, September, and December. And on a quarterly basis, we roll into a new derivative of the S&P 500. It's basically an administrative exercise. Many decades ago, there were spread traders on the floor of the exchange. I'm sure there's still some around. But that now it's basically an administrative task. So if you're a very long-term holder of this stuff, at some point in the next 4 or 5 days, you got to move all your stuff from June into September. For people that just trade the day like me, it's not a big deal. The one rule I do follow is this. I tend to follow the volume when it comes to the roll. So yesterday we traded June. Some people started trading September yesterday. No. There was more volume in September than there was in June yesterday. Today, there'll be more volume in September than there will be in June. And then by Monday, it's all in September. Why? I don't fucking know. It just is. And who am I? What do I run run the exchange? I don't know. I just follow the volume. Okay? So my general rule of thumb is you trade the contract that you're in on Thursday, you start trading the new one on Friday, and then by Monday it's the old one doesn't exist. And it all settles out a week from today. So that's my 2 seconds on the roll. I also don't particularly like trading during the roll because every once in a while price will do some shenanigans. Here's the hourly chart. Also, this is also a continuation chart. And the reason I use continuation charts on the hourly and the daily, the stuff that I show you in the blog every day and on the video every day, is because I like to have these charts be where the majority of eyeballs are on any particular given day, especially on a daily chart or on a weekly chart. Where was most of the volume? Where were the eyeballs? Because I'm a price person, and that's what's important to me. So here we are. It's consolidating at 4,300. There's really no other way to describe it. We're here. A little bit above, a little bit below. You can see it wasn't the greatest opportunity ever at the 9-day and the weekly pivot, but boy, them lined up like that, that was a good look for them. You've seen the bands tighten up and expand. The bulls won the expansion yesterday, but it really was a slow drip. It was really a one move day that I fumbled the ball on as far as trading goes, because I ended up on one of the pullbacks. I took my runner for 10, and I had talked literally half an hour before that about saying I didn't want to roll it up. I wanted to give it as much room as possible because I didn't want to be out of the market and have to try to get back in the market in the afternoon because it didn't really want to move. So what happens, I take the 10, then I'm out of the market, I'm trying to get back in the market, and the thing doesn't want to move, and I ended up sitting out most of the afternoon. So look, everybody deviates from their plan and screws up. The key is to learn from it and, do everything you can not to do it again. These things are going to happen. It's all part of trading. Trading is learning. Every day is different, which is why most people like trading. It's why I love trading, and it's why I love what I do. So you never know what the next day is going to bring. All right, let's talk about the numbers a little bit. Another tight Globex, 14 and a quarter handle Globex range. You can see how flattened out it is. You can see the Bollinger Bands diving into each other. You've got the hourly mid band, volume weighted average price, proprietary moving average, 5-minute mid band, all jammed in between 35.5 and 37. So welcome to where we are. I mean, it is what it is. It's tight. There is an opportunity today, based upon some other factors that we look into, for some directional pricing, but I'm not assuming anything. I'm assuming we're stuck in the water, at least, maybe with one or two moves, but it goes back to what I said earlier. Do not overtrade this kind of a tape. Do not make this kind of a tape more exciting than it needs to be. Don't do it. Don't do it. It'll only be exciting for you and not in a good way. If it wants to move, that's fine. Take your profits where you find them. If it doesn't want to move, accept that. Do less. Be patient. Wait for a move. That's all we've been doing. And we put together a pretty decent week this week. Not a blowout week, but it's not a blowout tape, so whatever. Anyway, don't overtrade it, especially on a Friday or a Friday afternoon. Don't be chasing performance on a Friday afternoon. Don't put yourself in that position. You're better off, if an opportunity is an opportunity. But if you're inventing opportunities in your mind, then you're chasing. And you're better off just coming back Sunday night into Monday and starting again. All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care. Trade them well. All the best. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you Monday. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.